The dream has been realized. There are now 4 GGNoobs roaming the whole of Grandmasters' unique map. The most recent 2 we submitted in the past year, GGNoobs 3, the DPS variant with Lightning Strike, and Captain Lance's Monoman build from Necropolis League, which I helped him tailor for PvP. His friend submitted it on his character name Dirk Lasermaster. They are not guaranteed to spawn, but you can find them in almost every map, sometimes multiple at the same place. I have all their gear, so the footage is showing them fighting themselves, more or less. I swapped some gems around. Okay, so how strong are they? All 4 Grandmasters are using the Graven belt for energy shield recoup, but only the first 2 stack high amounts of block, which were built as pure defensive tanks. All except the first use the armor and energy shield mastery, which is a major physical defense. Since the third we added the Adorn Jewel and made the entire trees around it, and in general much better energy shield gear, but the last 2 also sacrificed defenses to deal damage. The last major mitigation is coming from the Necropolis League mod. Fire resistance cannot be penetrated, combined with 3 jewels to take all elemental hit damage as fire, meaning complete penetration immunity. Sadly, there are huge bugs with all of them where sometimes they are missing all of their recovery from recoup, because they lose their charges even though we are using Grand Spectrum, so we have 8 to 12 minimum and maximum charges. Some cast when damage taken setups don't trigger at all. Sometimes even ailment immunity from Purity of Elements fails to apply. In that condition they are not even GGNoobs, they are just noobs. I did not include their bugged state in the comparison. Offensively, the first 2 GGNoobs are very passive, but you can still die to their Tempest Shield if you are squishy. The Lightning Striker is very dangerous. He can chase you down with gigafast whirling blades, and the projectiles are hard to outrun. Dirk Lasermaster, the Monoman, has the highest damage potential. We chose Lightning Warp because it is overtuned in PvP and the Archmage scaling is crazy strong. It definitely has the power to kill just about anybody if he wants to, but he is holding back. The Grandmaster AI is simply not spamming movement abilities as it does with other main abilities, even if there is nothing else to cast. In addition, he will not cast it if you are too close to him. You can simply give him a good hug and he won't hurt you. Because this is likely not a bug, I have to change his rating on the comparison. On the mirror matches I was able to kill all of them, although some swaps and tech were needed. GGNoobs 2 has no stun avoidance and currently does not trigger Lightning Warp or Frost Wall. He is much easier to target with certain abilities like Molten Strike. Interestingly, Monoman can trigger Frost Wall on damage taken, so I had to use the box strategy to overlap my projectiles. Then he showed me an ability we did not teach him. He casted EU servers! If you are looking to farm or just challenge yourself in this map, you can try pure physical or pure damage over time abilities against them. You don't need to use block chance reduction for the 2 new guys, but remember your crit multiplier is negated on all of them. I was already using the no penetration chest on the instacker in the footage, so without it their damage is a lot more scary, having effective resistance or 50 to 70 instead of 90. There is still room for improvement for future submissions on the second and fourth guy. Adding the no penetration chest on top of all the best defenses would make it seriously unkillable with hit-based elemental abilities. On the Monoman, choosing a different spell that the AI can actually spam would multiply the damage maybe even tenfold effectively. You can see much more detail about all of them in the videos we previously made. I linked them all in the description. I'm telling you a secret since you watched this far. If you move away from them very far, or you just TP out and back in. They lose their absorption charges permanently. You can consistently trigger the mentioned bug this way, but don't tell anybody. Thanks for watching.